On this episode of Enclosure Talk, we have quite a few enclosures. These are all actually in the same order. They're going to the northeast, so we got actually assembled. So they're going to be all crated up and shipped on pallets, so that should be a fun adventure. But starting over here, we've got 4 formulas stacked on one another. Those are our 48 by 24 by 18 setups with a single drop-down door. You can see it does have the ventilation in the front above the substrate area. So that's the cross plane. It does have exhaust vents on the rear like a typical enclosure. These are equipped with the upgraded polycarbonate. So that is a scratch-resistant polycarbonate. Super, super trick there. So let's actually jump inside. Let's see how many of these door closers. They've got locks on the drop-down door. You can see it is CNC contoured. Very cool. So jumping inside, we've got the pass-through rear shelf. So it does have the hole there with the shelf hide hanger, so you can have the XL hide below so the animal can access that little warm hide area. Under the Willbanks panel, we've got the Arcadia UVB there. Also the dimmable LED up front, great for illumination. You can see that the formula actually has a acrylic brace up front. Looks really cool when it's lit up. A lot of little extra things that Steven added to the design. You've got your adjustable roof hide hanger there. That is adjustable because there's not enough space to actually pull it out, so it actually can move, so you can drop it has a little slider where you can drop the hide straight down. They are integral to the roof, so it has to be specified with the actual enclosure build. But this guy, since you can slide it all the way out, that is just a standard hide hanger there. So probe cord cover, so you don't have curious snakes moving the probe around. Yeah, just a solid setup. So all these are the same. We'll go ahead. We've got the C3s here. Those are our 3x2x2s. They are equipped with glass doors, but they come standard with the polycarbonate doors. So you can upgrade to the glass. We've got the triple perch setup. That's the brown wood look. The reptile perch perches. You can see it has stainless hardware on the perch mounts. We've got the radiant heat panel, that is the 80 watt there. We've got Arcadia UVB, looking nice. And just like the formula, you've got the dimmable LED up front, great for illumination. All the installed tracks, looking nice, so there's 4 of these guys. Those sliders there, that's the C3 slider green tree python kit. Jumping over here, we have a 24XL, which is the 30 by 24 by 24 setup. You've got the white build with a gray front and the satin black focus cube logo. Got a lock on that door as well. Open it up. Triple perch combo. You've got the 15-15-20 carbon perch combo. Perch mounts all have the stainless hardware there. Willbanks panel with the Arcadia UVB and the dimmable LED up front. Looking nice there as well. So good solid setup. Looks nice. I always love the monochrome setups with the gray fronts, so a black or white build. Very cool. Okay, moving down here, this is the GT Performante Super Durf Retic kit. So actually, I need to go grab the perches. So let me go ahead and pause that. But it is a, this one's a 6 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot slider. So let me go ahead and grab those perches. Okay, and we're back with those perches in there. So the Performante sliders are do have the aluminum tracks, so they are very rigid. They come with the upgraded glass, so it's the 1/4 inch high polish tempered glass, and the showcase lock. So with sliders, you do have to, factor in rigidity. So any slider that's over 4 feet, so the Studio slider, the GT slider, they're all Performantes. So, jumping inside, because this is the Super Dwarf Retic kit, or a semi-arboreal kit. The Super Dwarf Retic kit is just what it's most popular for, but also popular for carpet pythons and other semi-arboreal species. We've got the pass-through rear shelf there. It does have the undershelf hide hanger, there we go, for the jumbo hide, so a little bit bigger snake, so bigger hide. You've got the double perch combo, so it does have the HDPE claspable perch mounts. So those easily pop in and out with your hands, but with the animals, kind of climbing around, it's less likely it's kind of locked in there. So as they're climbing over, they don't adjust the perch themselves. So if I can just get this to focus. Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. So obviously a black build, you've got the satin black Focus Cube logo. You've got the heating right there, so those can be interchangeable with the halogen or the Arcadia Deep Heat. Those are the ceramic fixtures with the Arcadia bulb cage. You've got UVB here. It does have the Arcadia Lamp Guard Pro right there. You can see all the cool tracks. Very, very, very nice. All the little things that's tough to show when you can't see them in person. But we do these enclosure chalks just for that reason. So over here, since this is the main basking area for the hotspot, we've got the 120 watt heat panel. That guy can, you know, have the ambient temperature, control the ambient temperature as well as nighttime temps. So that's what's great about the radiant heat panels, is they offer the nice radiant heat. But very, very cool. Man, I can't wait to see these all set up. Okay, so we've got the GT Slider Performante Superdoor Retic Kit, which is a 6x2x3. And jumping over to the final enclosure in this build setup is the Ascent. That is a 6x3x4. So it's 6 foot tall, 3 foot deep, and wait, I'm doing that wrong. It's a, that's why I keep messing it up. It's a 4x3x6. There we go, that's correct. So you've got the 4 foot width, 3 feet deep, and 6 foot tall. There we go. Get my tongue all tied here. It does have the upgraded scratch resistant polycarbonate, which is nice. So you've got the keyed locks there, black doorknobs. Let's see how many of these closers. I think that's just the only one there. We just installed these doors, so let me do both of them just to get more light on the subject. All right, we have the double shelf combo with the lizard ladders. So you can see that those have a CNC machined ladder area with the chamfered holes. Super nice, a little bit extra there. Stainless hardware, because shelves, you know, the animal tends to be hanging out and they decide to go to the bathroom, so you have the stainless hardware there. Also on the back, they're installed with stainless hardware, so one of those little extra things that we think about. You've got the triple basking setup, so this one's going to be 2 halogens and a deep heat. You can, you know, change them around however you'd like, so it adds a large basking area. You've got the Arcadia Luminized UVB, so that is the dimmable UVB. We also have the Luminize Jungle Dawn. So in the larger enclosures, we offer the Jungle Dawn LEDs to be able to penetrate down to the bottom. Just adds more light, especially in the black builds, which, you know, absorb a lot of light. And over here, we've got the Wilbanks heat panel. That's also for covering nighttime temperatures and the ambient. So basking, you've got all your cords routed, looking very nice. Now, you've got your Wilbanks panel cord cover there, so it goes straight out the back. Lots of little extra features. It's tough to show. I know I keep saying that, but there's a lot going on in our setups that really have the keeping ease as well as the animal's well-being in mind. So this is the Ascent 4x3x6. There I go. Got the dimensions correct. Looking nice. So you've got the 24XL. You've got the GT Performante Slider Superdoor Retic Kit. You've got the Green Tree Python C3 Slider kits. And the Formula. So looking great. Can't wait to see these all set up. Very excited.